Hi Turnaround Leader, this is Otis with otisclayton.com, and today I want to talk about some cultural strategies to help improve your classroom's performance. So I talked to a friend of mine the other day, and AD, I want to shout you out. Thank you so much for sending me that question. And so the question is this: how do I stop my kids from cheating on the test? Because it's that time of the year where we're doing common formative assessments, and we're assessing what students know by allowing them to practice how they will play on state assessments at the end of the year. So I want to just go ahead and address that question. And one of the things I wanted to do was go back to my journal. So I have been in turnaround urban education for over 15 years. And the questions that you guys are asking, I already have the answer to. So I want to go to my turnaround journal and give you some feedback on what you can do, AD, to help with that challenge of kids cheating on your test. The first thing is to raise the standard. Get kids quiet and let them know, hey, I'm here for you. I expect you to do extremely well on assessments, and misbehavior will not be tolerated because it keeps you from the things that you want to do. Now, I want to also mention this. It's important that you know each and every one of your students. Students don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. I know that's a cliche, but it's a cliche for a reason because it's absolutely true. And part of my dissertation work was talking about how a caring teacher has greater student achievement and growth than teachers whose students don't perceive them to be caring. So one way to be caring and to reset that cultural expectation is just to get to know your kids and let them know what your expectation is. That's number one. Number two, reset the culture. Let students know in a common formative assessment format. I want to say this: there are two parts to a common formative assessment. You have the pre-test and you have the post-test. The pre-test is simply an opportunity for you to gather data on what students know. So I would just tell students, hey, you get 100 homework points or 100 participation points for not cheating. Kids buy in automatically because, hey, those are free points. And the reason why you do that is this: you want clean data. Because without clean data, you can't properly assess what students need and you can't plan effectively. And number three, you want to reassure with no surprises. So as students take those assessments, you have to reassure them that this is material that we have already covered. And prior to giving them an assessment, or after the pre-assessment, tell them these are the standards and the big ideas that we need to talk about in order for you to master this content to ensure that you are college and career ready. So don't let kids be surprised, especially in urban settings. No one likes surprises unless it's a birthday. So let's tell students exactly what they'll be doing in class that day and what the expectation is for moving forward. And now the fourth thing is, when it's time to take the test, the fourth step is to reside in the back of the room. And this is what I mean. As students come in and they take that assessment, you want to create the environment of testing. So creating the environment of testing, you have students seated. You as the teacher should be in the back of the classroom. And so when you're in the back of the classroom, you can scan the room if students need assistance with pencils, paper, or any other things that they need that go wrong during an assessment. And students should not be looking around. You want them focused, and you want to encourage them to focus on the assessment, that they are prepared and to do their best. So as you reside in the back, you can watch and scan the classroom and set that timer to let them know that, hey, you have X amount of minutes. This is similar to being a proctor for an ACT test prep. So everything that we do as turnaround school leaders are very intentional. We know without a quality education, it is difficult for our students to move beyond where they are. All right, guys, thank you so much for paying attention to this video. AD, thank you so much for the question. I hope that this helps. If not, shoot me a message. Share this with 5 colleagues. Like this video. and also subscribe to this channel for more great content that will help you increase your students' achievement and growth. I am Otis with otisclayton.com. Have a great day.